back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today's video is going to be a review. First impressions, I tried out the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. It took me so long to get that name, like, saying it properly. I kept saying Pro Longwear and all of this stuff. Yeah. But this is what I'm wearing right now, and I did my first impressions on it. So we're gonna see how it wears and how it goes. I will also wear it all day today, and then I will check back in with you guys, hopefully, and show you how it wears throughout the day. I'm working till like 5 tonight, so we'll see how it goes. And I don't think I'm doing anything after work, but we shall see. But before I fall asleep on you guys, let's get straight into the video, and you guys can see my review on the new Fenty foundation, plus this eyeshadow look and everything as well. But yeah, let's get into it. Excuse my wet hair. I'm just in the middle of getting ready to go to work, so yeah, that's why my hair is wet. And I was like, do I dry it and look cute on camera? But then I was running the risk of being late, and I was like, I have to get this video up for you guys, like filmed and ready to go, because I would rather that than dry my hair, because we need to save as much time as possible. But yeah, I prioritized. I was like, I will film and then I'll fix my hair if I have time later, because worst comes to worst, I'll just put her in a braid and go about my day. What I'm gonna do first is I am gonna prep my skin like normal. So I am gonna start with my Ole Henriksen Glow 2O toner. She's so empty. This is my favorite toner. You guys know I'm obsessed with it. It is amazing for dark spots, brightening the skin, evening out skin tone, everything like that. And it has been working so well. Like, I do have a few little leftover scars here, but it's helping so much. Like, this thing, we're not even going to talk about the freaking what that was. And this was like a horn on my head from one of my last videos. My skin tone's evening out so much. So this is the bomb.com. Pop that on a cotton pad and do circular motions around my face. And then I'll really get in on my areas of concern. Like, I like sit on this thing. There's AHAs in there which are gonna help to gently exfoliate the skin as well, which is gonna get that fresh, clean, new skin out. And that's what we want, that baby's butt smooth, flawless skin. And then, as always, gonna grab my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I don't really use too many serums or anything like that during the day, because my skin is quite oily, and anytime I use any sort of serums, it just tends to make me more oily. Like, I have the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C, and I love that, and it is a daytime serum, but I will do that when I'm not wearing makeup, because I don't mind if I get shiny and I've not got any makeup on. But I find when I wear that under makeup, I just get extra oily and just super shiny, and my makeup just doesn't stay as well as I would like. So I'm just gonna go straight in with my moisturizer. So I'm gonna grab my Touch of Water cream. You guys know this is my ride or die. This is probably like my 6th tub that I've bought of this. It's everything. Realistically, this is probably way too much. Definitely probably need like half of it, but you know, a girl is excessive. And now I'm gonna prime, and I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r primer. I have been loving this lately. Like, I have been obsessed with it. I've been using it so much. I got the mini to try out first, because I am always, you know, skeptical of primers, and if there's mini versions of things, you know I'm gonna get it, because just in case I don't love it. And I have been obsessed. I have been loving this so much. And I thought also use the Fenty primer with the Fenty foundation. So I'm gonna pop this one on and just gonna blend that in. So now we're going to do the foundation. So I'm going to grab the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. And I'm going to pop that on with my Morphe Y7 brush. And I am in the shade 260. So I'm just going to pop a bit of that on my hand. Well, the shade I've got is 260. So we'll see how we go. So it's very like, not runny, but like relatively runny. It's not a thick consistency, which I like. I don't like really thick like foundations. Probably the thickest I would go is like MAC Pro Longwear. And it's got the standard Fenty smell, which I love. It's like soft and subtle, but really nice. Alright, let's see how the color is. I was at the beach yesterday, so I did get a little bit of color. So it does say that it is a medium to full coverage. So we'll see how it goes on my more problem areas, like over here, that need the more coverage. And so far it seems pretty good. I'd definitely say it is like, yeah, that medium sort of coverage, but you could build it up really easily. I'm definitely a full coverage kind of girl, but I'm happy to do like a medium if I can build it. Just for my days where my skin isn't so great. But it's blending in really nicely. But yeah, I would definitely say it's that medium coverage. Probably, yeah, could build up quite easily to get a full. But yeah, like I said, I'm a very full coverage kind of girl. Yeah, so that's built up to quite full. I personally am definitely gonna have to powder because I am, yeah, quite shiny and it's gonna be a big day, so I'm definitely gonna need to powder over the top, but it looks quite nice actually. It feels super lightweight, like I can't feel anything on, which is good. All right, so far, so good. We're just gonna go in with concealer and stuff now. So I'm going to grab my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Concealer. This one is in the shade 130, which was light to my lighter foundation. And now this is a darker one, so it's gonna be really light, but I'm definitely gonna blend it in really, 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 really well. So if it looks super light, yeah, it's fine. I like a super bright under eye anyway, so I'm gonna start under my eyes. Down the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my forehead. Cupid's bow and chin, and I do a little bit under the lid. This is just a Modelrock beauty blender. Just gonna blend this in. Over the eyes. See, once it's blended in, it's not too bad. And now I'm going to grab the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Setting Powder. This is in the shade Banana, and I'm just going to set all of that in place. And I'm just using my BH Cosmetics No. 4 brush. The color of this powder is going to make the concealer a little bit less bright and too light, because it is that yellow banana powder, which is good. That's what we want, because that will make it blend way more. So I'm just setting the places we put the concealer. And I don't usually set anywhere else on my face. I usually leave that for the bronzers and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave the rest. Hopefully I don't get too shiny, but I've powdered the areas that I usually get really shiny, so we'll just leave it at that. Okay, and because I haven't really powdered on the outside, I am going to use a cream highlight. So I'm going to use 2 of the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks. This one is Trippin' and this one is, I think, Starstruck. So I'm going to kind of mix the two because this one's super cute and like peachy. So it's got like a really nice peachy golden highlight to it. And then Starstruck is a bit more like a light champagne-y sort of silvery color. So they mix really, really well together. So I'm going to do that on my cheekbones and the other areas that I usually highlight. So I'm going to start with the Trippin' shade and just start dabbing it on the areas I usually put my highlights, my cheekbone here. I don't want to disturb the foundation underneath, so I'm just patting it in. And then going over the top with Starstruck. Boom! I'm going to do the same with the other side. I find the Trippin' shade doesn't show up as bright as I would like, I guess because it does have that peachy golden tone to it. That's why I always mix it with the Starstruck. Because now you can see it. And down my bridge of my nose, forehead, chin, and cute. And then I'm just going to use my finger to blend it in. So just dabbing motions, really sort of pushing it into the skin. Don't mind my busted ass nail. It's really upsetting me. I don't want to talk about it. I'm starting on my forehead. Just really warming it up. I need a coffee. This is one of the first times I'm filming before my coffee. Oh my god. It's something else. It's because it's so early and like I would not have had time. Once again, I'm choosing to prioritize filming for you guys than things that are really like necessary, like blow drying my hair and coffee. Yeah, see, I can see it's a little bit not as full coverage as I usually like along here. Especially once you start putting that bronzer on, it does take a little bit of a away, which just is so standard for me with like medium coverage foundations, which is good sometimes when I don't want to wear anything too heavy. So it's definitely just my preference. I might even give it a go to like mix that foundation with the other like Pro Filt'r Fenty foundation, because that one is more full coverage, so it'd be good to see what it's like. You totally can see like my extensions. I really don't care. You guys get to see me real. You guys just get to see me like the realist. I ain't hiding nothing from you. Oh, I'm like hella glowy and hella bronzy now. Like, it's a vibe. I'm digging the like bronzy glowy look I've got going on right now. Like, holy shit. And I don't have a Fenty blush, so it's just gonna be MAC Warm Soul Blush, the mineralized blush, which I can never open. And just using my Luxie 660 brush. I thought it was gonna say 666, so I was gonna be like, because Warm Soul is super like natural. It goes really well with the look that I'm vibing, which is like a glowy, bronzy, warm skin. So it's like a really nice golden peachy color. And because I am extra, I'm going to put the tiniest bit of powder highlight just on my cheekbones. I'm not going to do anything on my T-zone because they're glowy enough. But I am just going to grab my Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive highlighter. And this is my Real Techniques setting brush. So I'm just going to pop a tiny bit just here to give that little extra boom. Because your girl is extra, let's be honest. But I love the matchsticks for giving like a really lit from within sort of look. Like it looks like I'm naturally glowing, not this crazy highlight. Alright, so that's the base and I am relatively happy with it. I obviously do like a little bit more coverage, but once I build that up, it's totally fine, like just to cover my sort of problematic areas. But everywhere else where my skin is a lot better, looks amazing. It looks like super glowy, but super flawless. It doesn't, like it honestly, like especially through here, looks like my natural skin. So I definitely love it. Like it's a vibe. I'm gonna see how it wears more than anything. So I'm gonna see how we go throughout the day and see what it's like and how it wears and how it stays on my more oily skin, or combo oily. And yeah, like it's gonna be a big day at work today. So I've got lots of appointments, so lots of makeup applications. So we're gonna see how it's gonna last through all of that. I'm pretty optimistic. I'm probably, once I finish everything, I'll set my makeup in place anyway. But yeah, all right. Another thing that I wanted to try from Fenty that Fenty launched, and I haven't even opened it yet, is the brow MVP, so the brow pencil. I was saying in my like Huda Beauty Fenty video that they needed to bring out a brow product, and just as I said that, it was like, your wish has been granted, here is a brow pencil. So this is the bad boy here. So you've got the pencil, this one is in the shade dark brown, yeah. And then you've got a cute as little brush. Like how cute is that? It's not your usual sort of spoolie type brush, but that would be amazing to just like really like brush up the brows and get a super like fluffy look. Like it works. Oh, boss is dreaming. It works like really well. Oh gosh, if you hear those noises. Boss dreaming. Buddy. Hey. Hey, honey. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it a big stretch? Oh, the big stretches. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. I like that it's a really nice micro tip too, because that's really good to get that super fluffy brow. Alright, so I'm just going to start filling it in and then go towards the tail. The color's really good. It already like blends like straight into my natural color. And it's not too soft, which is good. I hate a soft like brow pencil because I go through it way too quick. Like I would rather it be super dense and then it's gonna last a lot longer. So when it's soft, I just go and like go through it in like a minute. It's got like it's a triangle shape. It's not a round one. It reminds me of back when you used to have the triangle pencils at school to make you like hold it properly instead of like being the people that hold it like this. You'd have to hold the triangle like that. Does anyone else remember them, or was that just me? But they were like triangle pencils and it was to hold it better. Okay, I could be on my own with that. I don't know, but if you guys remember it, let me know in the comments so I don't feel like a complete and total loner weirdo on this subject. I just remember in primary school, like really early primary school, having those pencils to teach you how to hold properly. So nice. I like the color of this. For sure, it's like my perfect color. And it doesn't look really chalky, which is good. Because some brow pencils can look super like powdery or chalky, like you can almost see every single line and stroke that you've done, even if you try and blend it through. But this looks really natural. So my brows are in desperate need of a decent shape. I need to give them a trim and tame them a little bit, but I'm just rolling with it. And the good thing is I haven't had to wind up yet. Usually after all of this, I usually have to wind up some more product because it usually runs out. I even had to wind it back down. Alright, so far I like the brow pencil too. I'm just putting that away. Oh my god, tight. Oh. Alright, and I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to grab the Huda Beauty Nude Palette, or the new Nude Palette. And I'm going to start with the shade Secret down here on my Zoeva 221 brush. So I'm just going to start that in my crease and bring it up towards the brow. And bringing it out towards the temple as well. Just really building up the colour and making sure it's super blended. Sorry guys, I always forget to zoom you in. I know, buddy. There's some dogs outside, so he's just heard them. Hey, what's wrong? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on. That's you always gotta make your appearance every time. Come on, up. Up. Oh hi. Hello. Oh goodness. Ah. Hi baby. Hello. You always gotta say hello, don't you? Oh, wacky one. Yes, I know. I know. Oh, I love you so much. I do. I do. And you don't do hi, guys. I feel like that he's gonna want to stay on my lap for a little bit right now. Yep. Is this where we're staying? Or are you going down? Okay, cool. Mummy can get back to doing her makeup. Thanks. Typical boss is like the biggest attention seeker ever. But going back in with that secret shade, just building it up on the other side. And I'm just going to pick up my Morphe E17 brush and I am going to grab the shade Spanked over here. So this one, love the name. And I'm just going to start focusing that in the outer corner just to really deepen it up. And then start to bring it in the crease to deepen the crease up. And then just go back in with that Zoeva brush and blend it through. And now I'm going to grab that Love Bite shade here and I'm going to pretty much do the exact same thing, just a little bit more concentrated. I want to really deepen up this crease and this outer corner. And then I just go back in with that Zoeva brush with no real product just to make sure we're all super blended. And for underneath the eyes, I'm just going to grab my NARS. I think this is the number, oh my god, it's so hard to read. Number 40 brush. It's just a really nice smudger brush for underneath. I'm just going to grab the shade Tease down here and smoke out the bottom lash line. And then because I have left this little patch Bear. I haven't put anything on there. I am gonna grab the shade called Bear, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna mix a teeny tiny touch of the shade Play, just because that is like a stark white and I still want it to be quite nudie. So I'm just gonna mix the two there, and I'm just going to kind of refreshen that little gap that I've got going on, that little bare patch. So I'm just using my MAC 239S brush and just popping it kind of like a powder crease. I don't want it so like super duper sharp. I just want it to look really soft and blended like that. I could carve out a crease, but honestly I have such hooded eyes and it's so extra. I didn't want this to be a super sharp, intense look. I wanted it to be more soft. And because my hooded eyes, they end up like a mess anyway. It ends up just like, oh, you can't even see it. Okay, so I just did my wing off camera with the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner, which has now fallen under my desk and Boss decided to sit on it. He has a tendency to sit on things thinking that he'll hide them and then I won't use them. He sits on my phone a lot. It's his way of getting attention. Okay, and now I'm going to do some mascara and some lashes. So for mascara, I'm gonna grab the Benefit Roller Lash in the shade Black, just a black mascara. I'm just gonna whack that on. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab a pair of MAC lashes. I cannot remember the name of the number, but on the back it says B48, but I swear sometimes they say A27, so I don't know. But these are what they look like. They are super fluffy. They've got black and brown in them, which is really cute. And they're pretty big but fluffy, so it's not too bad. I love a really like invisible band. It just looks so much more like a natural, no matter how like bougie the lashes are. Like these can be huge on some people. I have like overly large eyes, so they're not too bad on me. But some people they're like way too large. Alright, so just gotta let the glue dry. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put a lip on. So, what do I feel like? So I am going to pop on the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Starfish. Sweet, so now I'm just gonna set everything in place. So I'm gonna grab my favorite Tatcha Satin Skin Mist and I'm going to spray that all over. Whew, girl went to town with that. Okay, I just gave my hair like a brush through, but it's still super like wet and damp. I'm just trying to limit how much heat I put on my hair, so I'm just trying to air dry it. I'm gonna attempt, I'll probably just put it in a braid for work just to like, you know, keep it in place because it's not gonna look cute when it's dry. But yeah, so this is the finished look and this is how the foundation looks now that it's like settled in. It's been on for a little bit and it looks pretty good. It's definitely on that medium coverage side. For me, I usually wear a lot more, like a lot more fuller coverage. But it still looks super natural, which is good. Obviously the eyes and the lips that I'm wearing right now aren't very natural, so this would be good as like a natural daytime sort of look. I do like the finish. It's super light, it is glowy, which is really nice. But yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I probably, so far just with the look, I probably do like the other one a little bit better, just because I'm, very full. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Pop some comments down below as well. Let me know what you guys want to show you guys next. Before I take it off. But other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Where it's all at in a few hours. But yeah. Okay, so please excuse. Alright, my hair's a bit a mess from today. I've got to take it out and deal with it. But I have had this on all day. So I have had this on from pretty much, what time did I put this on? Probably about 8:30 this morning, 8 o'clock. No, even earlier, like 7:30. And it is now 5:40 at night, and I have had a giant, massive day. I'm so exhausted. Holy crap. I did put a little bit of pink glitter on, but that was just for work, and I've changed the lip, obviously. But it doesn't look too bad. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it is a little bit sort of come off around here, just like on my sort of chin, all along the jaw sort of thing. I hope that's not a new pimple. I don't think it is, but I'm hoping it's not. I definitely do look a bit sort of on the shinier side. That's not a new pimple. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, definitely on the shinier side, but that's to be expected when it's more of a hydrating foundation than matte, and I'm quite oily, and I get sweaty as well, so it's not bad. I would definitely say I've lost a bit of coverage sort of along here, which I don't love, but other than that, it does look really good. Like, I definitely think I feel like quite shiny, definitely shiny on my nose, but I think that's also change of season coming into spring now, so it's not bad. But I do really want to try mixing the two, mixing the other Fenty with this one, and see how we go with that. But it's not fabulous, but I'm just gonna keep trying it. I'm not gonna like give up, so I'm gonna keep trying it with different primers, different skin prep. Oh, my hair is actually a mess. Yeah, so I'm gonna try a few different things and see how we go. I'm not gonna give up on it, but yeah, that is my honest review. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that notifications bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Pop some comments down below as well. Let me know what you guys want to see next. But other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!